stay one. But I am from Tokyo, the great, and I'll not be outdone. Welcome to Fan Tokyo Spectacular. Enter in the pound. Please excuse my thespian vernacular when I say thou is going down. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet on a string. I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything. Hey, get back here! Take that! Ouch! Missed me! 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4! Now, the audience is thirsty for fun. Time to run. 'Cause now your denouement has already begun. That means you're done. We could both be pirates on the sea. You'll swab the deck and play a part for me. Mops galore, you better keep it clean. Watch out now, my little friend, 'cause Sharkspeare's looking mean. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet on a string. I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything. Hey, get back here! Ow! Romeo's beard! Ouch! Oh, Shakespeare's bonnet! For the love of Hamlet! A battle like no other. Better move, 'cause here's another. At least you'll get to see defeat in epic style.
Hello, hello. How you guys doing?
Attack right on time.
Hello. Okay, the next. I guess we have a movie. How you guys doing? How has everyone been? I am tired, and I just came from like laying on the bed for a bit longer. Ah! Both of you, cuties, I swear. Thank you. Ah. Oh my god. I am tired. I am tired because I had... Ah, lichtballonnen zijn weer uit. We have more? It is me, Roe. Oh, we have air balloons. Once in a while. Right now there's just one flying. Just like straight over there. Which is kind of funny because it was just like, huh. I just saw that in the in the corner of my eye. It is so much fun. I do it obviously from time to time. That's why I was checking. It's like, oh, are there any more? Is that the only one? There might be more, because they usually come in like inflates that they're all over, and those are like the most fun things to see around here sometimes. But overall, it's like it's like I just noticed it and it's already gone. Ah, Goose, thank you so much. You brought snacks. You brought snacks and sharks. Damn, absolutely W winning over here. That is, yes, please, more. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I hope you had a good doing well. Also, goddamn, you survived Dark Souls? You survived Dark Souls? Damn. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Let me... You love Souls-like games. I get that. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I do love the model you have right now. It is very cute. It's so cute. Ah. But yes, please, I would love to see it. Yeah. Show me. I would love to see it. I absolutely, yes, please. Give me all the boys. Give me all the beans. Give me the beans. By the way, I just started. I like I already warned you guys beforehand. I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit exhausted because I had a very busy thing going on. Yo, I won't. Oh my god. Oh my god, the bubbles. All the expressions. Oh my god. That is so good. That is so good. I love that. I love your tiny bean. I love them. They are fantastic. Oh my god. Yes, I saw it with the little chatter. The little cheddar box. Oh! That is such a tiny bean. I love it. That is so cute. Hold on, 10 out of 10. Let me just... There you go. But it's so absolutely adorable. I love those. Thank you for sharing. Chat, you guys gotta check this out yourselves. When is your debut? Drusi, hello. How is you? I'm spoiling them even more. 28th of June. Absolutely. Yes. 11 hour time. Good stuff. Oh, only slightly. That's new. But absolutely. Fantastic. 28th of June. Yes, go shower. Go take care of yourself. You go clean up. Sing Poisson Steve while you're in the shower. And then we're all good. Easy UK. So yes. I will be taking care of your little bubbles. Don't worry. Again, for everyone that's new around here, hi, my name is Shen and I'm the creator behind SGI Creations. I do a lot of crazy things. A lot of them usually involve art. Today we're gonna be actually talking about dokomi and the Living Tombstone, because I went to the concert to the Living Tombstone because, oh no, not being able to booth at dokomi so that I can actually go to the concert of my childhood hero was such a shame, you know. And then just visiting one day with Largo to the...
You are right, lad. Cheers, lad.
You are right, lad. Thanks, lad. Yo. Just visiting in general, like for dokomi. Absolutely pretty good. Absolutely very, very good. Oh my god. Also, hello Jasper. Good to have you. Oba, what are you doing? You guys want Obi cameo? So, I'm on the big screen. Let's go. I brought the cloud baby. They are in need of attention, I see. They are in need of attention, so I'm bringing them. We got the boy. I make it because I just changed my dream. Okay, hold on. So much. You have so much floof, my dude. So much floof. I swear to God, I am going to be able to make a soft hat just from all the floof that you have. You get that? You get that. There we go. Ah. But yes. Obi is here now. Obi is here to get the attention. Obi, are you warm? Yeah. Where can you get one? Over here. This is the absolutely lovely creator that has a stub. Oh, this okay. I am here. I am here. I'm with the big ball of floof. With the big ball of floof who seem to want attention, so yes. Oh, I gotta ask, as always, how you guys doing? Hope you guys have been doing fine and fantastic, obviously. I am just here gonna be fanning my cat. Why don't you have 100K now? Good question. But yes, only 41. Only 41. Gotta look at Stephanie for that one. I am just so highly distracted right now. I'm so sorry. I will be chatting in a bit, and I'm highly distracted by being able to cuddle cat.
So
back in the day.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
I will focus on
Back
Car.
in the day, before the back rooms were a thing. Okay, jingle, jingle. Pay attention. Pay attention. I said your favorite word.
I love him. I love him. So, yeah. Anyway, also thank you, Trusty, for the cute picture. Thank you, Trusty, for the cute picture. Let me just very... 6 out of 10 weekend. I get that. I get that. Yeah, we got Obi. I'm just getting pictures from Trucy from the Obi cam. Hold on. No. No. I need to clean your nose. Yeah. Screenshot worthy. I kid you not. But anyway. Dokomi and the Living Tombstone. I gotta say, Dokomi was not what I expected. It was absolutely not what I expected. Like, the Living Tombstone hype. Hello. But yeah, I gotta be really honest. Like Dokomi, like I expected it to be better for international. The 18 plus area is banging, absolutely, but not banging IRL. It's just like very, very good. Very good. No! No, he's gonna be here. Those are my feet! You got a cursed thing on Insta. Wifey confirmed it is very German. Ow! What's... Opa. Can I have my foot? I need my foot. Did I see the dildos? No, I haven't checked out well with the 18 plus. I would love to have like a full day there. I would love to have a full day there. But overall, obviously it was only like it was a 2.5 hour trip. Usually I don't do that for events either way, but overall I can't complain that much because, like, hey, I'm just going there as a visitor, so I basically just like we can do it for like an event day. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to see, and actually the things were like handled and dealt so decently. Like the only thing with parking is that's a bit confusing especially if you're just driving off of like Waze or Google Maps. It is not the best option, and to be fair, we did miss like 4 options to just like already be able to park, but that is not on me. That was not on me. I was not driving this time, so because I asked Largo to drive with us, or to drive us, because he wanted like to check basically check out. Like, to basically try out, how his car would be driving and stuff. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the solo, Super Panda Ming. Good to have you. Welcome to much. Also, just something unexpected. The car tires have been slashed, and I have no clue why and stuff, even though I have proof on camera. Damn, Jasper, that is terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Wait, there's an incorrect way to say it? There's an incorrect way to say it? Damn. Funny story, wifey was delivered off and there are fake peepees in the friends. This is because they thought, she wanted to see them. They were right. That's so funny. That's so funny. Hey, free weekend. That is rude. That's so fucking rude. It's so rude that they slash your tire on your free weekend. It would have been more rude if it was your work weekend, but overall. Like, I'm so sorry to hear that, Jasper. Where's Gato now? Ah, he moved. Either way. Yeah, you got all of the cat stickers! Oh! That's good! That's good. We love that. We gotta love that. But so, that's good stuff. Yes, go and shower, go and shower. What happened? Yeah, what happened to Jesper is absolutely rough. Like, what happened to Jesper is absolutely shit. So we need to share some love to YouTube. Share some love to YouTube and stuff. Make sure to send over all the hearts, send over the cuddles and stuff. They, like, all of them need it. But, yeah. Hi Dale, how you doing? How was Dokomi? Overall, to sum it up for everyone, if we're gonna get this question a couple times, probably will, probably won't. How was Dokomi? It was good. It was large. It was big. Could have been more inclusive. And I'm not gonna cosplay as many anime characters anymore. Yeah, he's watching on YouTube right now. It was good. It's SGI 2025. Yeah, Dale, you forgot the question mark. You forgot a question mark. It was good, question mark. But basically, yeah, like I already said, with driving and stuff, like things have been dealt with like pretty decently. It's only like, but with the amount of people that actually are coming in on that point, like I get it. It can be like it can be very difficult to manage a lot of people at the same time, especially when they're all in big bulky cars, which I get because it's mostly Germany at that point. So a lot of big bulky cars. More inclusive question mark. Damn it. It was good question mark. It was big. Yeah, that's better. But yes, I can say that dokomi can 100% be more inclusive. Because all the people that were there giving directions or other things, all the announcements were all 100% German. And for like the 30% of people that come from overseas or from from the Netherlands or from Belgium, we've seen a bunch of variations of like people that are from all around, because it is the Europeans' most, like, one of the most biggest European like things, you know, like you know, it's a very large convention. Like, a lot of artists are also trying to get in and stuff, but overall, the inclusivity when it comes to announcements, those are all German. I was in line the moment we got there. And when I was in line for the toilet, a woman started screaming me in German that we should not block the exit. I know a little bit of German, but it was so confusing because as a Dutchie, if someone actually like talks to me, even if it's a Dutch German or in English, there's different ways to grab someone's attention. That was not one of them. That was totally not one of them. I had no idea that they were talking to me. I gotta be real with you. I had no idea they were talking to me and the other two people like that were still in line, and because we were blocking a bit of the exit and stuff. But I had no clue that they were talking. Like, they were just screaming and then slowly just like basically did this in between the line for us to basically move and stuff, which was like, huh? What is going on here? Why, huh? It's just... Well, yeah, I get that the staff over, this, not everyone is properly trained to signaling where they're actually going to, but if you're gonna announce to fucking keep the exit clear, say it in at least 2 languages. Like, I had no clue that they were talking to me, and even if I didn't have, like, a little bit, because I'm only assuming that they said that, and even if I didn't have a little bit of German, I would not know what the fuck will be going on. You know? That is the whole thing. It's like if they just is like, hey, please keep the exit safe, just say that in 2 languages. 2. That's the only thing I'm asking. Only use English to like even if you just use German and English, 100% of the nerds will understand what you're actually saying. That's just a fact. One of the few things I did not like at Dokomi was that the staff moving you away in German, even if they were like, we had the bag check, and they like after Lisa Marie asked or told me what they said, they had the bag check, and they asked, instead of checking the bag, if I had any scissors or knives. I looked at them confused, and I was like, eh? It's like, yeah, okay, what you on about? And they just let me pass. I could have had a gun. My announcements in Japanese for the immersion factor of the real anime con. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, basically, I like by all means, by all means, with my little bag, I could have been carrying a gun. And they did not check because I looked at them so fucking confused. Which was like so weird. Because both me and Largo and his girlfriends, we are all so used to living in such a multilingual like country that every time something is announced, well, it is. It's like, I'm shocked that they announced it as such a big international event, because it like the way that they actually handle things, it makes it like such a niche German convention. I kid you not. I like when we were like it started already when we were in the car parking, when they were checking for the tickets if we pre-booked or if we still had to pay and stuff. No, we basically like they started blabbing German at us instead of like, hey, you have a different license plate. Maybe I should actually check, you know, like, or start talking English instead. At the checks for the bags, they didn't check my bag. They just like they just looked at me and asked if there were knives in it, and in German, and that was it. They didn't check my bag further ahead. I was just very confused. Yes, every EU license plate has the country on them. If you're Dutch, you also have a yellow, making it even more making it even easier. But I swear to God, I was like, and then the third thing came by, which was like very confusing to me. I am so used to at least having anything of like a wristband. You pay like you pay over $40 for a ticket, even if it's reselling, like even just reselling, and the only thing you get is a QR code. I was so disappointed. I pay less for Dutch Comic Con. I didn't even get a wristband. Like if I went as a visitor. Yes, like basically we can be just as rude if Dutch Comic Con just puts everything they do, all announcements, all videos, everything that there actually is. If they just put all of those in Dutch. What do you mean the Netherlands can't have an English menu for shit? We have several stores with English menus. You just been unlucky. Made in Asia is also just a QR code? Wait, Made in Asia Belgium? Because Made in Asia, like Heroes Made in Asia in like the Netherlands, we actually also have wristbands. Yes. But yeah, you can basically pay more already to get the actual card or wristband and stuff. But overall, you are 100% fucked if your phone dies, because apparently you are not capable of leaving the event because you don't have like a QR code anymore because your phone might be dead. Next to having your QR code. Well, there. But yeah, those are basically some of my like things that was like, holy shit, you pay a lot of money. You pay a lot of money for like those things, and I swear to God, they do not bother. I love how it's exactly in front of me. This is perfect. This is how PNG tubers work. Thank you so much, Dan. But yeah, basically, what happens if your phone is dead? Danko, Silver, how you doing? Thank you so much for the big emote. An ad cut me off. Oh, I feel that. Okay, print out the QR code. That's the message. Yeah, basically, if your phone dies, that with everything like going on, you think it's better without a wristbands? No silly wristbands showing in the cosplay pics. Well, to be fair, I am a full-on supporter of like wristbands and tags, because look at that. this is so cool to have. Every picture that you have, you know that you're at a certain event. Like the wristbands, I could care less about the wristbands at that point because they don't properly even show that off. But with those tags for things like TwitchCon and stuff, those are perfect, fantastic, incredible. Love them. Would love to have them again. But yes, paying extra money on top of the 40, almost 50 bucks you already pay for a ticket is bullshit to get anything printed. That's bullshit. I swear to God. Dutch Comic Con tickets are cheaper than that. Also, it's a tad bit smaller to be fair, but overall. Creators with creator passes. I swear, yeah, basically. Yes, give me the fun facts. But shit, they might not have enough cyan if I don't pay more. Yeah. Smaller, but has Dutch people, so better, right? No, actually, I hate the Dutchies, but I can't say much more. I'm not liking them. Yes. It's a tad bit smaller. It's just a tad bit smaller. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that too when I checked the tickets at first, that you have a slider, how much you want to tip the events. And they do you know what's the worst thing? That I actually think that? Do you know what I actually think the worst part from, like, tipping the event and stuff? They don't even properly dress up the event. You see how much branding things like Dutch Comic Con and TwitchCon have when it comes to walking around the event, how cool the event actually looks? The last thing that I've been seeing is branding for dokomi. It was so bland. Like, basically, all the artists and the rest have been doing that. All the artists... No, we walked in, and the first thing that you walk in is, like, the first dealer hall. And I usually already skip a bunch of, like, normal dealer halls, because these were the generic dealer halls, where you had, like, the manga store, but also swords and some anime figures and stuff, and we basically skipped through to actually go to the artist alley. I'm glad that that was the smallest hall that they actually had. But overall, skipping through to actually move to the other hall, just looking around as a bit, they have giant banners only with numbers on them, or with letters on them, so you actually can indicate where you are, which is good, so you can actually see where the fuck you are. That thing is good. But if you actually look around a bit more, you barely see shit. Like it is like... With all the events that I've been to, I kid you not, Germany is the worst when it comes to decoration. They probably spend so much more money on the promotion, because we went to a Japanese food district after dokomi, and there was like 10 times the amount of promotional materials that they've had for a bunch of events, like, which was like a bit on a crazy side. Because I was just looking around, just like, how does this work? Why do you have so much promotional material, but not enough materials to nicely decorate your own event? If you spend more money on decoration, you cut into your profits. Yeah, oh, no, cutting into the profits. Yeah, that's totally terrible. One of the biggest cues for most artists to actually make more sales is to stand out. And you know how you stand out? Spending money on branding. That is... you gotta save on decoration so you can make the tables cheaper for the pop vinyl sellers. A single portion of fries and pretzels already fixes the promotional cost problem. Oh, by having cool water bottles. Oh, yeah, basically having very cool water bottles. Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. That definitely does it. It 100% does it. You paid $6.80 for a bottle of fucking water? Huh? That bottle does need a refill, but overall, with the refills that I actually have, I have other bottles that we can actually work with. So you guys know the very cool collaboration that I have with this incredible company called Core Water. We have custom side plates for each and individual water bottle that I do sell on my website. You can buy them. You can buy them separately if you want to save a bit of money. You can buy the bottle from Core. If you want to support the artist, buy the bottles and the side plates from my website. So yeah, overall these are absolutely fantastic, and I have been using them for like the past time, and I swear to God, they are incredible and they saved my life. They hold 750 millimeters of water, and I kid you not, they are like I cannot get enough of these. I can absolutely not get enough of these. The designs are so much fun. I am planning to make even more designs for the side plates of them. I will hydrate. I am working on having the side plates for commissions even, because we have a bunch of empty side plates that you can actually be able to attach to your own water bottle if you buy them right now from the SGI Creations web store. Will there be risky designs? I will try. I kid you not. I will try. You request my fingerprints to be drawn on the blank sides. Alright. Save my life now, they drown you. They don't even have water in them. You can fill them with other substances. Exactly. Best thing is they have lockable systems. They have lockable systems. You can unlock them too. They still don't open properly because you have to press the button so they can open them. You can still drink water out of them, and best part is the cup, like the cap, does not hit your face. Just don't drop them on Largo, you know. Largo dropped them on the floor. They have rubbers on several points. But I swear to God, dropping them several times on hardwood, on hard, floors and stuff, yeah, that, with the way that they dropped them, the bottles, basically just broke at that point. It's like, how the fuck did you manage to do that? I have been using this for the past couple of months, and they have not been broken, and I've dropped them on several occasions. How did you manage to do this? Anyway, yes, you can also fill them with milk. Yes, puppy. Yeah. That's a good definition. You cannot take them to work. You can take them to work. The risky designs are for home, because if you basically the best thing is you can take them off. You can take them off. If you can take them off, you can change them around. You can have a different design on each bottle. If you have one bottle, you can just switch them around. Be like, hey, I have a risky design. I drink that at home. And when you're done and you're back home, you switch them on again. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? Can you fill them with tears of my enemies who are crying out of jealousy because they are not as cool as you? No, because I don't have enemies. Yeah, that's not my problem. I'm just saying that the possibility is there, Tom. If you forget to swap them, that's not on me. That's not on me, boys. But yes. You need to choose your risks, exactly. Or get 2 bottles. One spicy for all the spicy juices, and one normal for all the normal juices. It's my fault for making pretty art. So bad. I'm so sorry. It's totally my fault for making such pretty art. Anyway. Those are the good things. So those are the great, fantastic. Shannon is not liable for any uncomfortable and awkward interaction because of not swapping out your panels. Exactly. Oh, that would be funny though. That would be funny. I gotta dip to show Fade how. Yes, go and enjoy your time with Fike. Say hi to him. Say hi to my son. Or hi to your brother. Enjoy. Opie, what you doing? What do you got? Why do you got a cap? He got a cap. He got one of my caps. What are you doing? You hate it? Well, that's too damn bad. That's too damn bad. Show cat, not cat, no cap. Opa! No, I got you. Such a big boy. It is a lot of hair. It is really... It's such a pretty kitty. No. Such a sweet baby. Yeah, you gonna go again? You gonna go again? It's a lot of hair, only 2 brain cells. That's how we like him. He is just a cloud. He's just a cuddle cloud. He's a cuddle cloud. But yes, basically, so... Yes, thank you! I forgot to make automatics. I forgot to make an automatic one. But yes, by all means, I am down talking on dokomi, but that's just because of the not inclusive environment that we are actually in. Overall, with the event itself, it was fucking giant. Like they had like several halls that were for so many things. A giant hall for artist alley. There was half an artist alley that was for fashion orientated. There was a content creation artist alley. There was a not safe for work alley, and I skipped out on also other 80% of things that were there because like there was so much to see. I think there was also a game hall. Here, meet me at the J Fashion. There was so much. Like to be fair, yes, this is a giant event that you have to actually take at least 2, maybe 3 days for to see the whole like the rest of the event, to see all the artists, like the artists that you want to see and stuff, because there were over like 200 artists from what I've seen, which is like, it was already crazy and nuts, and I was so shocked already with how many there actually were. I was also shocked with the diversity of levels of artists that were actually there. That was like the thing that shocked me a lot. A raccoon attack. Yes, raccoon attacks. The Void is good, by the way. He is sitting downstairs momentarily. But the levels that artists were at, I never thought that I would at a event like that would see artists with only 4 metal racks, with maybe 2 prints, a couple of stickers sit on a table. Compared to, for example, like people with giant banners behind them, several prints, and actually people who have been doing it for so well. Yes, and it comes to my second note. The amount of people that didn't fucking show up, there were quite a couple of empty tables in the not safe for work, in the content creator section, in the arts alley. How the fuck you pay money to stand there? I heard from other people that they could not afford it. I was like, because they said they could not afford it, I was so fucking shocked. Why the fuck do you sign up then? Like, you know that those events will cost you the biggest, yeah. So many people want to get into the artist alley. Like, There was quite some AI stuff as well. I skipped. I basically just zoomed a bit through the whole artist alley and most of the things. But so I did not have the energy to actually be scouting those. I seen some AI things, which is like but no, it was mostly in advertisements. But overall, with the most artists, I have not properly seen them. So many people got sick this weekend, so maybe then got sick. Even if you get sick when you're part of the artist, most of them that I actually have been talking to were already participating there. Dokomi is a really good event to sell. Most people can easily earn the table back in most cases. Yeah, basically. Like with the amount of people that they have, with the amount of things that go on. I've talked to a couple of the friends that I have had in several locations. Well, some of them said, hey, some people like could not like properly pay, so in the arts alley they forced other people to basically go like, hey, you're not allowed to expand, which was crazy. It's like, why would you have empty spots? Like just make sure that they do that, or discuss with the artists that are there to, for example, pay a part of it. That's what I personally would say, is like, hey, maybe that would be the thing. Other than that, it's like, you scout through. Yes, thank you, Raccoon. It's sad to see that they're taking away the spaces who are like able to pay for this, like who are able to pay for the spaces, basically. There's so many people that got rejected to it, but also with the different levels that were there. And this is also a thing why I love being able to go as a visitor, obviously, because if I'm part of the artist alley myself, I am not I'm not capable most of the time to walk around because it's been so busy. So I'm actually very happy that I was capable of just scouting through. Also, the whole fact of like, oh no, I was capable to see the living tombstone yesterday. So, oh no, so sad. Hi! Yeah, basically, like, if people work together. Yes, they played the Overwatch song! They played so many things! Have a good one, Rose. Sleep well. But yes, they played the Overwatch song. They played so many good things. They played Overwatch. They played Melody from Squid Games. They played their own albums. They played the Rust album. They played the One album. I was like, this is so good. So, anyway, oh no. So sad I couldn't get a table at Dokomi. Oh no. It was so fucking fantastic. But basically, there was one artist surrounded by empty tables that like they have defeated. That would have been so funny. That's why there was so many empty ones when we went there, pretty much. Oh no, you skipped a week of stress after TwitchCon. Oh no. Hey Mimi, you're just lucky. I gotta say, you're just lucky that I did not have Dokomi too, because I could help you out. If I was not capable of doing that, I would have rejected so hard. You're just lucky I didn't. I was going to the living tombstone. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy how things basically go. It's so nuts. Imagine if Mimi did it all by herself. She would have been dead right now. Basically, what she could have like was talking to Mimi on Saturday. Mimi would have probably been fine. Because, like, to be fair, I think the Creator Hall is new. I think the most thing with the Creator Hall that it's new, and because it's new, I've already feel knighted. And Mimi, I forced Mimi to like, oh yeah, you guys also need a bit of like. All right, there you go. Oh, your furhead is here? Hold on. Yo! I love the eyes, and I love the ears, and oh my god, that looks so good. It is finished! Bro, that looks so good. That looks so incredibly good. Did a lot of yapping to your boyfriend, I feel that. I feel that. But basically, but what I've also had with dokomi is like I loved the vibe. There was a lot of people that I finally was able to see. For example, okay, first off, I saw that I so again, this artist, absolutely fantastic, perfect, incredible, because I saw it and I instantly went like, that's mine. I want that. I tried in German to be like, ich möchte eine Schnumm, please. Well, it was still fun. It was still fun, and honestly, I would love to participate. I would very much love to participate in the event as a vendor. Like this is also a part where I was a bit in discomfort due to me cosplaying again. Well, yes, they did that thing. So many German were absolutely terrible at speaking English. That is normal. That is normal. What do I like about Snom? Is it the way that he is drawn? No, it's not the way that he's drawn. He is just a silly little goober. He's actually just a silly little goober. Like, look at them. Look at him. He's just a silly little goober. Exactly. It is Snom. How can you not? How can you not? Basically, this Pokemon became, like, part of my obsession because he was such a cutie. He is such a cutie. I know you all speak English, even if you pretend you don't. We all have basic English, and most Germans should have basic English. To be fair, I was talking to my friend Renai, from Renai Blue. And they basically already said that Germany is 10 times worse when it comes to older generations, when it comes to speaking English. Like he's a very cute booba face. Yes, he's my little fella. He's my little fella, and the office is warm, so this is actually very convenient. But yes, basically, like. When I spoke to Rin and to Civ, when I spoke to both of them, they were all like, it's like, hey, due to the education system not slightly failing at it, Germans just being disinterested in speaking other things than German, it is shocking. It's shocking. It's like Belgium should It's like Belgians that should speak basic French, but they don't. They don't. Yes, basically. And that shocks me every single time, again and again, how many languages, like we get actually taught in. I think the main culprit is the amount of stuff that gets dubbed and translated in German. Yeah, that do also be a very culprit. Like, why the fuck would you need to learn English if everything gets dubbed? You guys have a reason, fair enough, but I, like, that's... They get everything. Yes, that was my whole rant. There was almost no shit being in English. Like, they're like, I was absolutely baffled. Yes, you gave me a stroke with your writing. But yes, absolutely baffled with how little English there actually was at dokomi. Like, absolutely baffled. I'm not trying French even though I speak French. That's fair. I am doing good. I have been having good rest. I am talking about a German convention that is that promotes themselves as the biggest international con, which they are not. Like, they are not international at all. Besides the people that visit. The German keyboard is also different. They also don't use QWERTY. Like the Belgians also don't use QWERTY. Determination. Oh, pooper. But I swear. But I swear to God, it has been such a crazy event. When Germans hear you ranting, they will be like, but in a convention in Germany, you're gonna see German. I get that. I get that I will see German. That's not why I'm complaining. I'm complaining that they're not more inclusive. This is like that one interview. A guy did with a bunch of French girlies when they were like, hey, what do you guys hate the most about tourists? And they started talking English. It's like, oh, that they don't speak French. So, by all means, he looked at them. So, if you go to Italy, do you speak Italian? If you go to the Netherlands, do you speak Dutch? If you go to Germany, do you speak German? All of them, for obvious reasons, said no. You know how hypocrite that actually is? I do not expect people to speak Dutch. Because it's a shit language and it's the most difficult one that there actually is around. Like, it's very bad. I do expect basic English. Like, boys, it's almost like I am this close to learning things like Spanish because that is also one of the biggest languages that there actually is. I do not want to speak Dutch. Exactly. Dutch sounds like dying noises. Yes. Basically. Chinese also, but that's because of how big the country is. Dale! What do you mean you cannot do that? And still, you all want me to learn it. Yes, because it's funny. I speak some words in Portugal, and it's close enough to Spanish. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. At least it sounds cool, though. Yes. Yes. But, like I already said, if most of us just spoke English, some works Turkish. Nice. But if most of us, especially chronic online anime watching people, I kid you not, like most of the chronically online have perfect English, the basic Dutch person usually cannot differentiate my accent from a normal person that has grown up with English language. If I'm walking around with my friend Daniel from Holographic and I'm talking English on a constant basis, most people from the Netherlands, because we are in the Netherlands and we are just going to Dutch stores, they will start talking English to me. And they laugh. They laugh the moment I switch to Dutch. It's like, oh nee hoor, geen probleem. Chronically online anime watchers couldn't be me. No. No. They start speaking English to you after you speak Dutch? Dutch sounds like drunk English. That's my hot take. It's not that hot. It's pretty much it. The amount of times I've been listening to some people that basically were talking or that were reading things in Dutch that were slightly English, because obviously Dutch is a hybrid language between German, French, English, Latin, and so on and so forth. We just have a big giant mix of a bunch of words that like slam together. We call it a language. That's the funniest shit that there is. That's why it's so confusing, because people forget certain things. People confuse certain things, especially if they already know a different type of language. But that whole thing, when it comes to the Dutch language on that note, is when you have a bunch of people from Britain or people from America, when they are reading certain messages, they are so confused because they look at it and they just understand 50% of it, but the last bit is just Dutch. And they are so confused every single time, and it's the funniest shit that there actually is. Since we're talking about languages, in 2 weeks I'm officially done with learning Dutch. I'm gonna get your C1 certificate, and you will be done with your 7th fucking language. Be like Absol. We all should be a little bit more like Absol. To be fair, I would be okay-ish with learning German, but I need motivation. Oh, you're home this week. Nice. I'm glad, Raccoon. But basically, I would love to learn more languages. I had basic German, but I had a shit teacher. Some have problems. Yes, please. Yes, please, Dale. The funniest thing is that the Dutch borrows so many words from other languages that, but connecting those words with the rest of the language poses a big difficulties. There is, like to be fair, some of the classic Dutch words that we have are lekker, which is delicious, for the literal translation, because we usually name it in things like Dutch, but we also use like other like Dutch, in like ditches, like hey, lekker. L-A-L-E-K-K. Hold on. Gezellig ook, ja? There you go. Le poisson Steve. Poisson Steve. Il est orange. Il a des bras et des jambes. Le poisson Steve. Lekker. Liquor, yeah, you can pronounce it a bit more at liquor. That's like it's not like the liquor like that you usually have. It's more, yeah, you have to emphasize the eh. Should you start Duo again? Possibly. Lekkers van Bekkers. You know all the way. Yeah, I agree. I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame. I kid you not. What? Lekkers van Bekkers, yeah, I get that. I get that might be an actual brand. But yes, we also have the term gezellig, which is like... what was that again? It's like having a good time. That is the literal, that is basically what gezellig means. Wholesaler. Leuk is also a term. Yeah, leuk. Everything is nice. That's also the thing. Everything is nice. But we also use it in a very sarcastic way. It's like leuk for you. It's like, yeah, nice for you. It's like good for you. That's the better term for it. So there are so many things that we use in basic terms for just having Dutch sentences. We have. I want to have a gezellig. I want to have it gezellig with the cult. I want to have it very, very gezellig met de sectecult. Je weet wel. You should probably sleep. Oh my god, we're learning shit here. Oh no. If you want some British, everything is alright. That's alright, lad. Well, actually, we have a term for... Well, no, it was not alright. It's like, it's almost. It's very close. The whole term of am I right, lad, or am I right, lad? Yes.
Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads?
You are right, lad.
Cheers, lad.
Oh, you should have made me say I should have. But yes, the office is a bit hot, but this one is very convenient. Bye, love. Have a good night. Have a nice relaxing time. But yeah, overall, dokomi has been quite a lot of fun. Very sad that it's not as inclusive as what I expected, but now it's just warm inside. It's just warm inside. But overall, I cannot complain, I cannot complain too much about the event. Besides, obviously, not being properly dressed, not being inclusive enough for, like other languages and stuff. But overall, it's like, it was very impressive to see how big it actually was. And I personally think that one of the only things that they actually have is how big it was. The whole event is absolutely giant, and one of the best things for the event is that it's fucking giant. They have a full outside section, where normally they have roads. They have actual roads where normally cars would drive, fully blocked off for people just to be able to walk from one section to the other. I felt like I was walking around in a weird Hollywood movie, if I gotta be honest, because of the amount of different characters, the cosplayers and non-cosplayers, streamers. There were also a bit of like a couple of streamers doing IRL streams, together with random DJs just being parked somewhere and just playing Tetris where everyone was laying on the ground, which was kind of funny. But there was just so much going on as a whole, which was like, yes, I get that people would say, hey, you need a couple days for this. I get that. Like, there were a lot of holes. And I gotta say, I am very happy to a point that they have the app. I'm very happy that they have the app. Like, they had so many types of holes that there actually were. So, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 holes. They had 9 halls. One of them being the Fashion and Craft Center, the artist slash booknook. What they halls with the A. Yeah, they have the normal entrance with like what we call the dealer hall. There was apparently another section with CCD, pen and paper. I don't know. Scandy, can you tell me more about that? But yes, the 18 plus area, there was a wardrobe section, I guess, cosplay area. They had the creator area where you could also store the things that you bought. There was a full stage, a lot of food courts and stuff, and there was apparently a parkour section. I don't know. There was a lot going on. There was just a lot going on. And I gotta say, I do love the fact that they do show you your locations. Nah, sadly not. The cosplay was too much. The bouncy castle section, like next to the car, was fun though. I didn't even see that. That's the whole thing. Like, I did not know there was like a bouncy castle. I saw one car in the creator hall, and that was about it. The pens and paper section like didn't enter as we had too much other stuff to see. That's fair. I didn't even know that was a thing, so keep in mind it's probably another hall. There was a full Japanese garden. They have a full dead-ass park where a lot of cosplayers have been recording things that have been popping up on my For You page, obviously. Yes, fixed my posture. My legs are down on the ground. So fix your posture and enjoy the ride. But yeah, a lot of food sections on the outside. I basically just was... They have a hall. They had half a hall with anime cars, and the other half was just a bouncy castle parkour. Could you imagine? Could you just imagine? Glenn would love this. Like, Glenn was already planning to go next year, but they would absolutely love that. And to be fair, that's the funniest shit. That's very funny shit to me. You saw a cosplayer at TwitchCon was making a lot of TikToks. The rest seem to be exploring or interacting. I guess it's different at different cons. Basically. There's a lot of different things. When Dutch Comic Con comes around, you can expect a lot of people just be outside. Just with their phone. Just be outside. Just imagine the wall with their phone, having their phones next to it, or with those suction cups that they have on the back of their cases and stuff. Basically just like making TikToks with their cosplay group, and putting 0 to no effort in those videos just for a glimpse of like wanting to either go viral or get more than 100 likes. That is that's basically the For You page for the longest time that we're going to have for Dutch Comic Con. This week I do have to make like a couple of videos for Dutch Comic Con for people to notice where we're actually at. But overall, it's like, can't wait for my For You page to be like a bunch of people just basically having their phones somewhere like this, and then just, you know, just totally no idea of how the rest of the world is not revolving around them. I love it. I love and hate TikTok content so much. That was the girl at TwitchCon. It was absolutely insane. I find it really depressing, it is. Also, was it actually worth it? Was dokomi actually worth it? I gotta say, yes, but not for me as much anymore. I am too much business orientated that I am looking more for inspiration for people, for the people that are actually around. I am looking more into how people set up their booths instead of enjoying the event how I used to enjoy it. That's also a cost from just my end. I suck at just enjoying conventions as they are because I instead of being able to walk around or avoid a bunch of the people that I used to either was capable of avoiding, not interact with, all people I usually see the whole weekend. I basically see everything. From all the incredible positive sides to the very over obnoxious side to so many variations that there actually are there. I see all of them. I noticed all of them. And I gotta say, I'm just happy that I will be working. I turned into a dead-ass full workaholic, and I'm still working when I'm off the job, basically. But yeah, brain goes brr when going into the art alley. I have been looking more at interesting booth setups, incredible setups, and so on. Instead of being like, hey, I want to like check the artist, spend money. I only had that with some of them. One of them being like one of my big inspirations, basically. This is an absolutely incredible artist. You can see the name at the bottom, Goldie Blaze. These are such a huge inspiration for me since 2017, 2016 even. That I was so hyped to actually go and see them. Another artist that was such a huge inspiration, Birdie Jam. Love their content. Absolutely incredible. Also, more from Goldie. Fantastic. Another big inspiration that was actually there. And I kid you not, I've been following their videos for years, like to a point of obsession, was Chip. They had exclusive dokomi merchandise. I had to get it. Nibbles. Also, another content creator that I was really interested in, as like I'm very stoked to be actually seeing. The Void. They're playing. There's Void. Also, another artist that I absolutely adore that was there was this one. All of them are on my Instagram story momentarily, where I all bought merchandise from. I love how he just blends. He just blends in. I'm stuck. Hello, Nippy. What's here? Hello, Nipples. Okay, you go. Here you go. Yes, he was licking. But yeah, there were a couple of creators that I really wanted to see, and I haven't even been able to see all of them, all the ones that I wanted to see. But overall, thank you for giving the piggy sheet. By the way, I wish I wish I got to visit Birdie, but you couldn't find them. Oh, well, I'm glad I could still give you that. I remember last dokomi I went up to Chip Flake booth, and I was there with a group of mates that are not like into furries, a wholesome ending though. They were the ones that pushed me to go up to the booth and buy a plushie, and we got the help for the anxiety to go up to other furry artists and fursuiters and stuff. Oh, that's so cute. I was basically that basic bitch on convention. I had a specific budget that I basically also went to, but I had most of that budget on like. Thank you. Yes, Faithful was also there. I got a book, but the book is downstairs because I was reading it on the couch. But there were so many absolutely incredible and fantastic and amazing artists, and I swear to God, I was so happy. Now, that one is empty. I was so happy with being able to see all of them. Also, another highlight of my day. Look at that! Hold on. Look at that. Look at how pretty this is. So, obviously, for the people who know, I was cosplaying Mau Mau. And for the longest time that I already said that I was gonna cosplay Mau Mau, the lovely little scan, actually managed to get a hairpin. They managed to get a hairpin. I was like, it looks like so It's so cute, and I'm cherishing it, and it's so pretty. And I basically I am double married now, if I have it correct, or I'm engaged or something. I don't know. I just know that I have a pretty hairpin. I am just as delusional as what Mau Mau is. But yes, shout out to Scan. Married and owned, yes. Pretty much. Pretty much. That do be the definition of most of the hairpins, yeah. But I do not care for a relationship. Bring me trinkets, Shannon 2025. Shen Delulu? Pretty much. But yes, that was so cute and happy, and I swear to God. Wait, did you say you were a basic bitch? Probably, I can't remember. But overall, that was so cute and so lovely, and I like. That is the one thing that I do agree with the whole setup. I did say that I was a basic bitch, yes. But overall, I gotta say, fun convention. But I just noticed that most events are not for me anymore. It did match the fit, yes. It did 100% match the fit. And I still have it because it's so nice. When is my next working con? Dutch Comic Con next week. So this week and next week I'm gonna be working almost full time. Again on convention prep. The husband is away this weekend, so I have more time to actually go to the office and work on the things over there. Because a lot of the wood things actually got like sold out, like the wooden coasters and stuff. So I will be needing to head back to the office. I need to press some new clothes. And like because the husband is out, I have the car, so that don't forget to breathe and take a break in time. Laser engraver will indeed go brrrr. Pretty much. But yeah, just fair. Comic-Con hype is real. So I'm very much excited for it, but also, like due to TwitchCon and the rest, also we gotta make a lot more stickers and refill the buttons and stuff, and yes, the Dutch Comic-Con can be very busy. Just do a Mimi. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I have this week and I have next week, so we're already pushing things. One of the things that I do notice from my For You page on TikTok is that I had one video of a person being like, oh my god, I didn't get accepted to dokomi, but I'm doing the prep for dokomi. Which was like, shouldn't we all just fucking do that? Well, I've been there, done that. I made, like, you know the evolution stickers I've had, huh? I made that, like, almost the day before. So the evolution stickers with design within like 2 to 3 days of the event, I drew every single one of them. No, sad. Oh, you are like an unbred brain of Mimi. Well, yeah, pretty much. I haven't also been pep talking with Mimi and Daniel so badly. It's like, hey, in the upcoming 3 months that we don't have shit, because right now for July, August, and September I don't have any conventions. The only conventions that I'll be having is the whole month of October. Also, I signed up for MCM London. I am not sure if I will get in, but I signed up for MCM London and I don't know what to expect. I don't know if I will get in. Yes. Yes. Yes, Papa. I'm very much insane. Yes, I will also be at DCC Winter, already rebooked. I already rebooked, already got it confirmed, so Winter Edition is already confirmed for the 22nd and 23rd of November. Fax is already confirmed. Yes, Fax Falls already confirmed. Made in Asia is already confirmed. 8 pints of milk, damn. But... maybe you're there, let's go! But yes, momentarily, the conventions that I have confirmed for the winter at least, the conventions that are confirmed that for the winter is in... Oh, actually, I have a convention in September. Nice. I have Naoki, Naoki. They're in Aachen. So, at least one convention in Germany. Comic-Con Holland. Made in Asia Brussels. Fax Winter and Dutch Comic Con, and obviously I signed up for Ibari. Just a one-day small fun little thing. It was like, sure, I'll see how that goes. I actually am looking to probably sign up for Fluff. Why would you tell me to cancel? I'm actually curious about that. Are you sure you can be my and holographics mentor with the mountains and waterfalls with my schedule? Dude, I will be fine. It's too hot and crowded, I heard. No, it's the winter edition. It is the winter edition, do not worry. But I get that. Now, with my schedule, I will absolutely be fine to be you guys' mentor and to be checking the inventory, checking this products lineup, checking decoration stuff, checking setups and stuff. So I will be 100% okay with you guys actually being managing you guys and helping you guys to get that boost. So yes, I will be fine since we have enough time in between that. I do also want to do a 24-hour stream. Because in that time, we're gonna be free, alright? But to be fair, sadly in August, I had a couple of cancellations. Maybe next year, I am considering maybe participating as a vendor at Gamescom, because we have quite some game merchandise, and by the next year, we should have more game merchandise. Abonai sadly got, cancelled. I am not fucking doing Japan Expo because of the amount of paperwork that there actually is. MCM London is, basically a Dutch Comic-Con. MCM London is one of the biggest, conventions from, the UK. A bunch of my friends actually have been already trying to participate more, and I'm curious if I'm gonna be capable of getting in, because it's also gonna be my first time actually traveling. Hold on, I have a genuine serious curious question. Do you know someone who does horror/uncanny art and who takes commissions? Yes, I heard that MCM, both Birmingham and London are the only ones worth tabling. And in August, I go to London and come back for the day before Pride in Antwerp. Nice. Do I know? Yes and no. I gotta check some of my connection. It depends on what you want to get drawn. If it is monster related, I would say Renai Blue. They take commissions. They are perfect at semi-realism and monster, furry types of furry and dragon types of art. So if it's monster related, yes, that would be absolutely fucking incredible, and I highly recommend going to Renai Blue. Let me double check because I think that was. So. Still gotta be worthy of a shout out because that is one of the partners, and is one of the people from my harem. So they are perfect on that. They do not 100% specialize in it, but they do have a very great style for it. They have fantastic art. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. Hello, Lansley. How you doing? I do gotta be checking some of my actual friends because most of them have a lot of very cutesy arts. Others have Transformers and stuff. I know like some that do very great. I have actually. They were recently in Gouda, so I should be able to catch up with them. Because I know a specific person that is very good. Frozo. So this dude's that one is absolutely fantastic when it comes to like characterized, like cartoonerized also horror art. That is proper nightmare fuel. I know a bunch of artists. But yes, basically, Frozo01 on Instagram, they are fantastic. They are from Belgium, and they have a bunch of horror-related illustrations. That is one. I think... I would say Bram, but they are more of a very colorful, cartoonish variant, but... So... My sketchbook has uncanny, but... but the commissions are a miss. BB, you gotta power. You gotta power up, boy. That's June. Right, SwitchCon passed by. No, that is not safe for work. Artists. I would commission you like get some lunar eclipse. Oh my god. There we go. There is another one. I need their profile. There you go. Susui is a Dutch artist. They are a freelancer, and that's their style. Absolutely incredible, fantastic. They have colorful, but they have in so many different variations. If you, for example, already see things like this and think, "Wow, that looks incredible. That looks creepy." Together with, for example, some of the that works perfect. So highly recommend to check out those two people. They have fantastic styles. They are so sweet, and from what I know is most of them should have commissions open. Those are my two recommendations for horror, like gory type arts that would work perfect. Yeah, awesome. So yeah, highly recommend those two. But speaking of with what this song was doing, actually, the fucking Living Tombstone. I swear to God, that shit was a lot of fun. The concert of the Living Tombstone. So last Sunday, both me, Largo, and Cass, we actually went to the Living Tombstone. Also a little bit of a happy birthday to Cass, but mostly it was for me, and he was okay with it. Dill, let's go. Yes, I said it word for word. But with the Living Tombstone, fuck Amsterdam. I swear to God, can most artists, like for example Caravan Palace, just fucking rent a booth in Utrecht or something? I despise Amsterdam. It is absolutely shit there. We had to, like, I still wanted to see, like, Peter Pixel and Lynn, to just say hi and stuff, but that moment when we were just slowly but surely going there, I'm just happy that Cass was able to buy a t-shirt, because that became my mask because of all the fucking weed that was around. I hate that as a whole. The fun thing is, before the event even started, there were a couple of people complaining about the fact it's like, oh my god, you gotta be careful, hold your noses, like a lot of people will not properly to shower and stuff and blah 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 blah. Which I was like, dude, it's a concert. Yes, at first that would be very annoying for the people who stink, yes. But by the end of the concert, everyone will stink. And that was the case. It was so bloody hot in the venue that it was like it was so bloody hot that it was like, oh my god. I feel like that even I felt like I was like reeking at that point. I probably was, but it was like crazy. I do gotta say, I don't think the Living Tombstone is properly made for being like on a concert with the regular songs that they have. I gotta say, the Living Tombstone is not properly made to be in concert, I'd say, because it's more of like most of the concerts that are fantastic and incredible is that you can stay in a certain vibe, and when you can stay in a certain vibe, by the end of the concert, you will leave with a certain vibe. Every time with the Living Tombstone we were in a certain vibe, they took like 5 minutes to talk. Like to chat a little bit. And that's okay usually, but it takes you out of the vibe and then they announce the song that they were gonna play. Instead of having it like go in a nice flow, you know? That's the only bit of feedback that I actually had. It's like, hey, you kept being taken out of that feeling of like the nice wave of art where you usually like go for, but overall, I cannot complain. I loved it. We got some good merchandise. We got the signed vinyl plate, or no, not the vinyl itself, just the cover for you guys. We got a signed, like Cass bought a signed vinyl. We got a t-shirt, we got a hoodie, and we got buttons. Look at that. They're so cute. So yeah, overall, I cannot complain. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself a lot. I sang, like, I'm shocked. I still have my voice because I was loudly singing at one point. I was just loudly singing along at one point, just like properly like enjoying myself because of like the little child in me was just so happy. Basically. So I was just like, it was such a good time. Hold on. Reminds me of the time that I saw the Dragon Force, a tiny venue, but the heat and the noise, yeah, that's basically there. Also, a good example of which experience was seeing Iron Maiden at download. For some reason, they were determined to play the newest album. Oh my god, when everyone was there to hear all the songs that they actually know. That is, yeah, that's the best definition. Most people were there. Like there were some girls behind me screaming that they wanted to hear Discord. There were some other people dressed up as Five Nights at Freddy's characters, and you guess what? You could have guessed what they would actually like. I was also there. Yes, I love all the fan songs that are actually there. But to be fair, hearing album 1, which Drunk and Sunrise, was something that I also really, really, really looked forward to. But I cannot deny, I screamed loudly when they actually started playing Melody from the Splatoon. Hold on.
Hold on, I need to drink a lot of water.
So they started playing this one. Splatoon, Squid Melody. But no, 100 Doors haven't been played. 100 Doors haven't been played. Mercy has been played. A favorite song and a favorite melody. But yeah, basically, it's the same vibe, and it's like so many good things. Let me grab some new water, by the way. So yes, thank you for the sippy sip. Steve le poisson Steve. Orange. Il a des bras et des jambes. So yeah, overall, great concert, fun things. Happy to be able to see a couple of friends again, and I enjoyed my time there. Like little. God, it was already like several years ago. It was several years ago. Yes, I got quite some merchandise at the concert. So we got the vinyl. We got a t-shirt, we got the buttons, we got the Rust hoodie. Mainly we got the Rust hoodie because Cass was getting cold. Cass was outside smoking, so you got the hoodie. It's like, we'll be fine either way. So, but I wanted the t-shirt because like a normal hoodie with the whole things and stuff is like, it's not that much of, it's like, hey, I already have way too many hoodies. We have a second closet just filled with hoodies. So that was also already not a thing. So, but personally, it's like with all the shenanigans that we've gotten, the vinyl, we played it today, it was already... Oh yeah, the t-shirt had the same. That was my most important thing. It's like, I wanted to get a t-shirt with obviously the tour schedule on the back and stuff. So that was, for me, also one of my more important things. But just hoping, in general, to actually just have... basically just to have the main thing of, like, having the schedule, you know? With the exclusive merchandise. Why is Kira actually sending me emails on my private? It's like, that's no. I don't want emails of like that bullshit. Either way, I have had a blast of time and cannot complain. I've had such a blast. It was so much fun, and I just like, it was such a good time. I kid you not, it was such a good time, and like being able to just scream and shout and dance and stuff, and reliving basically part of my childhood. The vibe was great. Like it was fantastic and stuff. But I still stand by the whole thing of like, hey, this man is not properly made to be on stage. The Splash song was, the FNAF songs, like with the vibe, was immaculate. It was so good. It was fantastic. But yeah, I think we're gonna be leaving that for today, because that was a bit of a weekend, and I've had a crazy time, and I am I'm still a bit on the tired side because of the busy weekend, and we're gonna be working to the max with the full prep work behind Dutch Comic Con this week. I do want to make some new I do want to make some new Murder Drones merchandise, so like simpler and smaller things like stickers and stuff. So I do hope you guys will be liking those, and because we're gonna be working those tomorrow and stuff. And with that being said, I think it's a good time to call it quits for tonight, and to go ahead and go to one of my friends, or if you guys have any suggestions on who to raid or who to raid. That is also all good and fine by me. I think one of my old friends, Toto, is actually live. They are playing Minecraft right now. So that might be a good thing. So we're gonna be heading over to Toto. I'm gonna send you guys over with a raid. Thank you guys so much for joining in today. I'll see you guys tomorrow again with a good stream for arts. And with that being said, I love you all. And have a good night. Bye!